Are you aware there is difference between knowledge and wisdom? You probably do not know. That is why Ghana had suffered hard time. We suffered in the past because of not knowing this. Some people know, but they pretend not to know. Professor Kaufman keep complaining about national science and math quiz winners, why they are not excelling in real life, in academic, or in that abstract system that we have created, and we call it national science and math quiz, or we call it the science department of this country. They are excelling so well, but when it comes to reality, they are not excelling. The best of them goes to become medical doctors, and the second best of them become engineers, which the students themselves don't even or have never dreamt of becoming, but they are left with no other option than to go in for that. You know why? Because they learn theories and they go to produce theories during the competition, and this is why they cannot really give us the real life academic results that is needed to develop this country. So if they are unable to do that, they just have to find a plan B, and the plan B is the medical doctor. The plan C is now the engineering. So these people go in there and they are our best. But one thing is lost here. Even with the competition, though I don't support competition, but when it comes to the competition, we are so selective. Why are we doing so many courses? Technical, general arts, business, agriculture, and the rest of them. Home economics. I don't want to leave any out. We are doing all these courses. We have them as the department, and we have the courses or programs under those departments. We have all these programs that we are doing at the senior high, yet we select only one, which is science, and we have been competing on it from 19 somethings. It means what the government is trying to project out there is that if you are not doing science, it means you are not a good student. That is what it means. So a lot of people now compete to go into that direction, even if they are good at other areas and could have produced better realistic results in those areas. They will leave there because they want to be called the good ones in society, so they have to go to science. And those who go to science, you will only be seen as a good science student if you are able to become a medical doctor or an engineer. If you are not, then you are not a good student. This have kept a lot of people who could have produced realistic results in competition that yields no realistic results. This is what Ghana had suffered from 1992 up to now. People always want me to give real examples of some of the things that I do argue about. I don't really support. I do learn about what people are supporting, and most of the times I argue because I get to understand it better, and I know it is not good for the society. If I'm arguing about competition and knowledge, and knowledge that is killing the system, can we think about Bawumia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? Bawumia came to become a running mate to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2008 based on his academic achievement, and that, you should know, is knowledge. It's not wisdom. The guy is having the knowledge. He has memorized the books. He went to chew and pour, and he had all the better grades. That is why he was called an economist. But in reality, he cannot economize the economy of Ghana. And you can see for yourself, not just see, you can feel for yourself what we Ghanaians are going through in the hands of someone who claimed or who was named as a good economist and should help the current government to run this country for us. You can see what we are going through. If really knowledge is something that can change this country, why are we going through this? That is not single out and criticize. I'm not criticizing Bawumia. I'm only telling you the reality. Think about the other former presidents, John Dramani Mahama, Atamis, J.A. Kufuor and the rest of them, Rollins, why do they all fail? He was saying that they didn't fail, they did so many things. What did they do? Why did they fail? They failed because our educational sector is a failure from beginning. We don't focus on wisdom, or we don't focus on talent. We focus on knowledge. The things that Rollins did, or J.A. Kufuor did, he is now the oldest or something. The things that J.A. Kufuor did during his time when he was a student is what I'm still doing here as a student. The course that he did, if he could mention it to me, is the same thing. If it is the same thing I'm doing here, the things that he learned, the questions he answered, the topics I am also doing today, which means there is no change in the system. And if this happens, it tells you that if no changes can be made to certain things in the society, we shouldn't be expecting change in the system, because who is the change maker? The change maker is someone who is taught new ideas, or who brings up new ideas and use those new ideas to bring new changes, not old ideas to bring new. Which new are you going to create? What will I do with the knowledge I will gain from whatever I'm learning today, which was never done before? I could only bring something that was never done before if I go in for new knowledge that has never been taught before, or something, not just knowledge, but some experience that were never grasped by someone or some group of people before. But it seems we are giving deaf ear, or we are pretending not to know, to recognize this being so beneficial to us in our society. That is why we are suffering. So we keep focusing on knowledge instead of focusing on wisdom. People don't know this. People think, oh, if you have knowledge, you have wisdom. But we keep producing people with knowledge, yet they come out without any iota of wisdom. And that is keeping our society backward, barbaric, and undeveloped. In conclusion, all I'm trying to say is that if Ghana really want to progress, then we need to look in for new ideas, or new generation of people who could bring innovative ideas that could change the system radically, and not basing on this knowledge and singling out a certain department for competition, which we think could progress our society for us. That is rather going to keep our society in stagnation instead of helping us or enabling us to progress in the near future. So if Ghanaians, we want to progress, or we want to see development, then we need to see value in new or innovative ideas rather than knowledge. That is the conclusion I want to draw here. So to conclude with, all the the presidential candidates that we have, we should not place all our whole heart hopes on them, that this is the person that can change things for us, or these are the people that can change things for us. All of them had work education, and they are coming to give us work ideas, and nothing new is going to be created. They are going to give us work governance, and there is no hope in these people. So please, let us focus. Let's redirect our attention to innovative ideas rather than competition. Thank you so much. Don't go. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Smash the like button and share with others. Let them also learn as you are learning right now. Thank you so much. Always join us.